Good evening, Lunatics. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Saturday evening. Good to see all y'all. I see y'all noticed the brand new burn emote that we got made. But yeah, hope y'all doing well. Cleon, Dirt Dog, Gaddy. Welcome back to this PokéSubathon. So, I wanted to like get this done earlier, but unfortunately I accidentally commissioned this a little late, so that's on me. But yeah, I got a brand new emote for all y'all to enjoy if you decide to sub or give subs. It's a Bernice emote where she's like ready to set you on fire any day now. Shoutouts to Rosie. Can we get a shout out command for Rosie, by the way? She did amazing work on Bernice over there, and I'm so glad that it came out so well. Hope you guys like it. Honestly, I really do like how burn works for both her name and the actual emote itself, since it's like literally burning with Bernice. Burning with Bernice, doesn't that sound like a television show or a video game or something like that? Burning with Bernice. But yeah, just want to also give you guys a heads up. It's the final week of September. Do you know what that means? That means during the final week of September, let me commissioning someone before gore. Yeah, basically. During the final week of September, Twitch has teamed up with Valorant to gift subscribers extra emotes, not emotes, extra gift subs as long as they drop gift sub bombs of 5 gift subs. Gift subs or more. So basically, every time there's a gift sub, we get 1 extra gift sub from Valorant. We can potentially get more depending on RNG and all that. But yeah, for every 5 gift subs, whether it be like batches of 5, 10, or...
Thank you!
Dirt Dog? Yeah, pretty much like that, exactly!
Thank you!
How many was that? Was that 10? Dirt Dog! Thank you so much! Oh, dude. That's so much. Thank you so much for the 10 gift subs. And with 2 gift subs from Valorant, as y'all can see. So like I said, you get a gift sub for every 5, so that resulted in 2 extra ones from Valorant. Dirt Dogging, thank you for the 10, technically 12 gift subs too. Secret Fury, Gundala 2K, Jarsis VTuber, Link Haxor, Supt 80, Cohen Nubia, Colonel Starshade, Zachman, Doodle Ling, Ashley, Bright Halation, Super Icy. Y'all enjoy the emotes and gift subs. It's Christmas for a limit now. Thank you guys again. Really appreciate y'all again. And no, it's not Halloween yet. We still have a few more days until Halloween. Well, then again, let's be real here. If we let Christmas bleed into the rest of the holiday season, I think we can allow Halloween to bleed into September, right? Just ignore the fact that we can already see that Mariah Carey is slowly breaking out of her ice cube. But yeah, what was I going to say? What I was going to say was that if you guys want to rob Twitch and Valorant blind, please consider dropping 5 gift subs. It helps me out a ton. You guys have no idea how much it means to me. It means the absolute world to me. It helps me so much, y'all would not believe. And like, we are taking money from AAA corporations. What better cause is there to take from the rich and give to the poor? With me being the poor. One of your friends posted me and Mariah slowly breaking out. The ice is slowly melting, everyone. Really quick, though, it looks like my subscriber goal got hit, which we already hit a while ago. I'm gonna start a new goal right now. Give me a second. Manage goals, goal amount. We're going to hit 100 new subs. There we go. And the description will be a hat in time playthrough. There we go. And start. All right, and there's the new sub goal set up. Fuck the big corporations. Hey, now you're good getting it, Cleon. All right. Anyway, last time on Pokemon Subathon Z, we defeated Excuse me, I gotta take this. Oh, right, Elliot, you're that you're that fisherman guy that we talked to earlier. All right, that's fine. Wait a second, I just realized Dirt Dog gave 10 gift subs. I'll be right back. All right, one moment here. That means we are moving back over to Pokemon Platinum. I don't even remember what we were doing last time. I think we were about to head out. Oh, right. I also want to buy some more Pokeballs since I only had like one left. So let's quickly buy 10 of these. Time to the time warp again. Well, right. I forgot that Chimchar wasn't named because I was a big doof and forgot to actually name them. All right. Well, if I recall correctly, right now, we need to work on leveling up Ader really quick. Y'all, thanks for Dirt Dog. Thank you again so much. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy the emote, dude. Forget not Raditz the Chimchar. Listen, Chimchar! Chimchar will get his name eventually. We just have to, you know, give it a little bit of time. You know, all the way to like, what, the second gym? I think that's where I'm pretty sure that's where the second one is, the name raider is located, right? Like Eterna City? Yeah, alright, I figured as such. Alright. But yeah, back to the grind, trying to see how far we can get before the end of the subathon. At this rate, I think the main goal for me is seeing if I can try to get to the second gym for all the generations, because like, I'm like right outside Buggy. Yes, Buggy the Clown is now a gym leader. Bugsy's gym in Azalea Town in Gen 2. I beat Brawly in Gen 3. I am nowhere near far enough in Gen 4. But yeah, I think in Gen 5, we beat Lenora. You know, not without a lot of sacrifices, but you know, we got there eventually. And we don't talk about Gen 1 and White 2. For very obvious reasons. Chimchar's name is unlike him, easily forgotten. Like, I talked about this last time. I still am baffled by I'm so baffled by how, like, Raditz is, like, supposed to be a major, like, figure in Goku's life as his brother. And then he shows up of all of, like, what, 3 chapters and he dies? I don't actually know how long it is, but I can imagine it only being, like, 3 chapters. Alright, let's rock Android 18 because we all appreciate her. And I appreciate her being with Krillin. Those two make me smile. Buggy is one of the low-tier Galar gym leaders, technically has authority, but not enough to be a big league player. So he's like Clara. Wait, what kind of team would Buggy run? Would it be like, I don't know. I feel like he would probably run like a steel team. But like, you would think having a steel type Pokemon would make him really tanky and stuff like that. I don't know, that's what I always imagine anyway. Oh my god, 18. You took a lot of damage there. What's your nature? Let me go double check that in a bit. 18, what's your nature? Brave nature. I think that's extra attack. I'm pretty sure that's extra attack. Maybe be lower defense a little bit. Do I want to use Aider? Like, let me go through the gym leader list in my head. We have Rourke first. That's not going to be helpful. Oh, wait a second. I just realized we're going to have to fight Rourke. With a Chimchar and a Starly. Oh, no. Okay. Maybe Chimchar will evolve before then. Gen 1 just bit crunch sounds. I almost said bitch crunched. Yeah, I'm just like thinking right now. So the second gym was Galacia, if I recall correctly. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong. Gen 4 is probably the generation I know the least about. The third gym was Fantina, I think? Fantina might have been the fourth gym? No, Marlene! No, Marlene is the third gym. And she's a fighting type, which Aider's not going to be useful against. Fantina is a ghost gym. That's not going to be helpful for Aider either. And after that is... Oh, who is the fifth gym leader again? Waker? Crasher Wake? I keep on calling him Waker, even though I know his name is Crasher Wake. I don't know why. I keep on thinking it's Waker Crash. Anyway, Crasher Wake is like water type, so that's when he's going to be useful. And then after that is Byron? Byron, yeah, Byron's steel type. That's not going to be useful for Aider. And then there's Candace, who is cute. Man, I should have given Candace a higher tier now that I think about it when I did that Poke Waifu tier list. But yeah, so Candace was number 7. Again, not great. And Aider, yeah, Aider's only good against one gym leader. In Platinum, Fantina's fought third. That is a rough third gym leader. Pearls. You can't kill me. I'm your brother, according to some fans. Not Turles, Turles. Have we ever found out why Turles actually looks like Goku? I don't think they ever bothered explaining that, did they? Then again, he showed up in all of one movie. You know, at the very least, there's one good thing about Aider. He does have an Intimidate, so that's really nice to have. Then again, like, I'm pretty sure Starly's going to evolve into having Intimidate eventually anyway, so who really cares about that? Even its niche of being an Intimidator is already filled in by Starly. And I'm someone who really likes, like, Luxray. Oh geez, I forgot how little trainers actually give you in this game. You get like next to no money. Author trying to evil mirror so Goku's goodness shines. So does that mean he's a good father? Okay, maybe I should knock it off with those jokes. I'm sure like everyone's tired of the bad Goku dad jokes. Bad dad Goku jokes, rather. Hi, Looker. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for the Versus Recorder. You know, it's really weird. Like, I can never tell if Looker is supposed to be a foreign character or not in relation to Sinnoh. And if he's foreign to Sinnoh, then where the heck is he actually from? Is it implied he's supposed to be French? Is Looker supposed to be French? Is it because technically his offices is located in Kalos, so therefore he's French, right? That's the logic I'm going to go with, and that's what I'm going to assume. I mean, he's kind of like that in regards to, what's his name? Inspector Zenigeta from Lupin the Third. I can't say he's a bad father and Goku left with the milk because DBZ fans keep, oh my god. Excuse-moi, he's Doctor Who. Just because he wears a trench coat doesn't mean he's British. But yes, I can see a lot of people lean towards David Tennant on him. Man, one of these days, I really need to... You know, I was about to say I need to catch up on Doctor Who, but then I realized, oh wait, I am caught up on Doctor Who. And I was really angry about the last episode of Doctor Who. I'm not gonna go into it because it's spoiler-tastic. Tell that to the British? I'm pretty sure British Pokemon players I've talked to say they don't consider Looker like David Tennant. Besides, I would think that you would want, like, Looker to be, like, you know, French, considering, you know, you're French. We're just going to double it and pass it on to the next Wonder People Nation. Oh my god. Alright, fine. Looker is now Italian. Oh, dude, you know what'd be crazy? What if we have a... What if in the future, like, we get a Pokemon region based on off of Rome? That'd be really cool. There's also Australia. Yo!
Thank you!
Montea, thank you so much for 5 gift subs! I'm glad that you realize that it's the final week, so therefore Valorant's going to be giving up a few free gift subs for us.
Thank you!
Lindea, thank you so much for 5 gift subs too! Lord Fur 97, Toast and Violin, Nick the VGB, Mako Paco, and Voltage Gaming VTuber with the Valorant bonus gift sub too, and in Anime Fun 7690 the Gamer. All the spooks be coming out tonight, just random jump scares out of nowhere. I originally wasn't gonna do this because September has been dog blah for you, but you found a way to make this happen and be okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Lindea. I hope things turn around for you soon, though. Can we get some hugs for Lindea to help them feel better, though? Alright. But yeah, thank you so much again, dude. It means, like, that helps me out way more than you can imagine. Thank you so much. Alright, wait a second. I just realized you gave 5 gift subs. Okay, guess who's going to have to release a Pokemon? Alright, well, Do we just release Pan? Would Raditz be the type of person to, like, release his own granddaughter? I don't think Raditz cares. You know, it's a real good thing that we aren't playing... It's a real good thing that we are not playing on Nuzlocke rules right now. Stupid quick attack jerk. Fine, I guess we can probably use Hater until then. Did I say Hater? Surprise, I'm actually naming all the characters after Wander Over Yonder characters. All right. I hate to do it, but I think we're gonna have to release Pawn. Well, this sucks, but get out of here. Goku has no grandchildren, and suddenly Gohan busts in, like, in beast mode and is ready to, like, annihilate all of us. I was like, hey, Trey. Give me 5 give subs because I get free money out of it. Following all the Gohan fanfiction, huh? What? Are we considering Beast Mode Gohan a fanfic thing now? Are we considering anything that's after the Boo Saga fanfiction? At least Bidoof doesn't take much, like, deal out much damage, rather. Man, I cannot words today, guys. What are with these critical hits? I swear, this bird, like, I've been getting randomly critically hit every single time I'm within death range. They know when I'm outside of a Nuzlocke and close to a Nuzlocke. They would absolutely try and ruin me. Oh my god. Isn't everything fan fiction? On authors, the OC's #1 fan. Yeah, but like, how are they like fanfic? What are they a fan of? Most just involve harm to either Videl or Pan to trigger him. I mean, that's basically what happened in Dragon Ball Super Hero. Okay, I think Chimchar needs a little bit of leveling. Hang on. Let's see if we can find some place to train him up a bit before we head off. Honestly, Gen 7 is a pretty, Gen 4 is a pretty difficult generation. A lot of trainers actually have pretty decent Pokemon with strong stats, so it's really hard to, like, work around it sometimes. No harm really came to her. No! But she was kidnapped. Kinda. Good thing Nuzlocke mode isn't on. Oh, I've almost lost 2 Pokemon so far. Alright guys, time to go beat up a bunch of clowns. And by beat up, I mean beat them in Stratego. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm trying to remember where all of them are located. I know one's down there. I think there's one, like, right here. Yep. And I think there's one on the far left. Again, it's been a while since I played Gen 4, so there is so much stuff I don't remember. I've never actually played Stratego. Isn't Stratego just basically Othello? Also give you a region based off of Rome and Greece? I think that'd be cool. And it'd also be cool if, like, the legendary Pokemon are like Zeus and something else. Maybe Zeus and Hades. And everyone ends up buying the game that has the Hades Pokemon. Because everybody loves Hades. So everyone would just end up making a Zeus fucking a Ditto joke. You know, the funny thing is, if they did do that, I feel like the first joke people would make instead of that would be joking about how Zeus is infamously known for breeding, but because he's a legendary Pokemon, he can't breed. Naughty nature. I don't remember what naughty raises. I don't remember what any of these end up raising or reducing, actually. Well, regardless. Quick Claw for Aider. There we go. You always pick up, like, a Quick Claw really early in this. This is actually the plot of Pokopia, where, like, Ditto just, like, assimilates themselves as a human being, but somehow, like, ends up, like, breeding with all the Pokemon. So where's that dude that I met up with earlier? Wasn't I supposed to be given a Poketch by him? Where is he? I mean, I talked to all the clowns, right? Or do I get that later? I forget. Do I get the Poketch later? I got all the coupons. I think I might get that later. No, wait, he's right here. Oh my god, how did I miss you? Whatever, there we go. Poketch. There we go. Zeus's libido cannot be restrained by something as insignificant as an egg group. Alright, first berry fight. You know, the one that didn't involve me losing. I am glad I actually raised you up to level 7 now.
Ah, there you go. Your Zeus and Pokemon are doing well. Though we're not sure as to what to call their relationship.
Let's not go down that route. That kind of goes into some dark territory I really don't want to think about. Like, you know what's funny? It reminds me, like, did you know that in the 2017 DuckTales series, there's a reoccurring cast of Olympus-based characters who are like Zeus and stuff like that? One of the team, the creative team, was like, hey, what if we made Zeus a swan? Everybody else, well aware of the Greek mythology, reacted in disgust and was horrified. Which is really funny to think about. If you know your Greek mythology, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, try to remember, what other Pokemon are available around this area? And then there's our boy Storkules. He just wants to do right by his buddy Donald. He loves Donald so goddamn much. If someone gives 5 subs and Valorant Senpai drops 5 more, would you switch games or would you still lose a Pokemon? If it somehow gave me 10, yes, I will move to the next generation. But if it's less than 10, I'll consider it a Pokemon release. Speaking of which, let me see what I can catch here. What's available on this route? Route 203? Let me go check here. Sinnoh, Route 203. We can't catch a Kricketot. It's too late at night. We can catch a Bidoof, I guess? Or an Abra, but I don't really feel like grabbing Abra. Let's try grabbing... Yeah, let's try to grab another Bidoof. We released one Bidoof earlier, we'll just... Or, never mind, apparently we can catch a Kricketot right now. I stand corrected. I don't really need a Kricketot, but, you know, I'll grab one. Why not? And it's a girl Kricketot. Okay, let's be objective here. If there was a girl in Dragon Ball who loves music, who would it be? Would it be like Videl, maybe? Well, actually, are there any girls who use swords? Like, the only sword I can think of in Dragon Ball is like the Z sword or Trunks' sword. Its legs are short. Whenever it stumbles, its stiff antenna clack with a xylophone-like sound. What Dragon Ball character can we name her after? The Z sword also breaks within minutes of it being pulled. Was that the case in the manga? Because in the anime, they had Gohan train with it forever until he accidentally broke it. Who is the blonde girl with the very puffy hair? Launch? I know one female Dragon Ball character, but I don't think she uses a sword. I'm pretty sure there are more than one female Dragon Ball characters. Proof. Not Launch. Dr. Arisu. Sure, why not? There's also Bulma's mother. Which, you know what's really messed up? I've been going through Dragon Ball Abridged again, thanks to the creator commentaries. And it's just like so funny that apparently like Bulma's mom is like 1 in a billion clones are unable to die because Dr. Briefs is just a horrific monster. You like Launch's design? I love Launch. I'm kind of sad that, you know, Apparently, did y'all know, apparently the reason Launch got written out of the manga was because the actress for Launch had to leave for a while but didn't want to be recast, so she asked to have Launch not be in the story for a bit, and then Toriyama just forgot to ever bring her back. That is such a sad thing to do to Launch's actress. Screw it, I'm gonna name her Launch. That being said, okay. Let's be objective here. Her name is supposed to be Lunch, right? She got launched out of the series. I'm pretty sure her name is supposed to be Lunch. Like, there are so many characters named after random stuff. I feel like, I'm pretty sure she was supposed to be named Lunch. I'm gonna call her Lunch. Oh, wait, buns mix up. Using musical instruments is hard since those characters are all Namekians, if you recall correctly. And there's no female Namekians? Yeah, because technically they're agender. And they also reproduce asexually. Anyway, let me try and find a new pawn around here. There we go. We got a new pawn. And this one with a Y chromosome. Namekians, non-binary, and ace icons. So true, though. But, okay, we say that, but I really think that, Piccolo and Pon's, teacher having a relationship is actually super freaking cute. I love that they're on first name basis with each other. It's so adorable. Anyway, Annie is exclusive, but she's anime exclusive. No! Wait, who's Anin? Right! Her! Oh! I love her! I love that character so much! He's super freaking cute! What do I name this guy? What was the name of, one of King Piccolo's minions? Tambourine? I can call you Tambourine. You're talking about. She was from that story arc after Goku and Chi-Chi got married. I specifically remember because that was when they went back home to the Mountain King's kingdom, and the Mountain King's place was on fire, so they had to get that resolved. I remember. Giant woman exists? Limit. Listen, I just like big booby. Big boob. It's probably why I always remember Marin, even though I probably should stop remembering that Marin exists. And by Marin, I mean Krillin's ex-girlfriend. I don't mean Marin as in his daughter. was before they got married? I thought it was after they got married. You know, one of these days I want to go back and go through all of Dragon Ball. Because, like, I know that Goku didn't know what marriage was as a kid. But, like, I'm trying to remember whether or not but if he actually learned what marriage was as he grew up. And if he still didn't know what marriage was when he finally actually married Chi-Chi. Dragon Ball Super tries to portray as Goku has never actually kissed Chi-Chi. And that upsets me. Lies. No, that was in Dragon Ball Super. I'm not making that up. Vegeta was like, what do you mean? You never kissed your wife? And then Goku just calls Bulma late at night to ask her what sex is. Bulma! Hey, Chi-Chi's trying to have me, like, go inside of her holes, and I don't know what that's all about. It was before because Ox King was on the mountain protecting Chi-Chi's wedding dress that her mom wore? Right! I still refuse to believe that and choose to believe it's Goku fucking with Vegeta. I choose to believe that's just Super being really bad at writing Goku as a character. Goku does a lot for mouth presents. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole of, like, Super Goku again. I've talked about it before. I talked about how much I hate Super Goku. Like, it, like, pretty much ruined the entire perception of Goku to the entire world. Because that was like, here's the thing. People hopped into Dragon Ball thanks to Dragon Ball Abridged and the fact that Dragon Ball ended up coming back with Dragon Ball Super. So a lot of people's first, like, aside from people who actually grew up watching the original Dragon Ball, a lot of people hopped into Dragon Ball with Dragon Ball Super. So a lot of people's perceptions of Dragon Ball and the characters is through Dragon Ball Super. So a lot of people really don't like Goku because he's that big of a dumbass in Dragon Ball Super. You were there for that too? I thought you were talking about another conversation where we had, where how I said that I really can't stand Goku because of Super. But outside of just that. Are you bringing the SFX thing from Lion King, Leon? Oh my god. It was like 2 days ago. Gotcha. Ooh, wing attack. I'll take that. I still think Goku begging Krillin to spare Vegeta was one of the most monstrous things Goku's ever done. I need to reflect on that. I'll be real. I need to go back and double check what happened there. I'm trying to remember what Goku's exact logic was. He has a history of sparing his enemies. Let's think about this here. Emperor Pilaf. I don't think he spared Emperor Pilaf because he turned into the Ozaru. So I don't think he had any consciousness during that. After that was like the world tournament. World martial arts tournament. He didn't have to kill anyone there. After that, he went to deal with the Red Ribbon Army. Did he want to kill Mercenary Tao? I'll be real. My knowledge of Dragon Ball is extremely limited because, like, I watched Dragon Ball Z like 5 different times. I watched the entirety of Dragon Ball Z like 5 different times. OG Dragon Ball, I watched it like 1.5 times. I cannot remember the details. King Piccolo was like one of the exceptions. I mean, he also kind of helped kill, like, Raditz, as we all know. That was not sparing him. Goku admits he's being selfish, but Vegeta's the toughest guys he ever fought and he wants a rematch. Was that actually what he said? Holy cow! Jeez! Goku, what the hell, dude? So he's always been a shitheel when it comes to fighting people.
Kakarot! The universe will be destroyed!
Yeah, but cool fight. Goku's like a cat. Spares enemies so he can toy with it. I mean, what? I mean, you're not wrong. Surprise, chat. You guys are now Goku. He spared Piccolo Jr.? He did spare Piccolo Jr., but that's because Piccolo Jr. is a different person. You know what's really funny about Piccolo? I love how for years he didn't know he could turn giant. And then randomly one day in friggin' Dragon Ball Superhero, hey, remember how you can turn giant? Oh yeah! He did in Dragon Ball? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he hasn't done it since Dragon Ball. And then, like, years later, he goes, oh yeah, right, I can turn giant. He stopped because one time he did bit him in the ass. I don't even remember the context for that one. If I use taunt on Abra, does it just start struggling? I probably should. You know what? Hang on, we can test this. Oh, never mind. I went too far. Oh well, it's fine. Let me know your real set, your level up stats. Wait, is that how that works? Oh, well, too late now. Taunt Abra. Bruh! I don't know, I just want to give you lesser anxiety. How dare you? And I almost let Ader die. Again. now that I think about it, Aider didn't actually die, did he? He just kind of took, like, a bullet for Goku. You know, as a kid, I was watching Dragon Ball on, like, Toonami. And, like, I remember that scene where Aider took a bullet for Goku. And, like, I remember Goku's like, wait, how are you alive, Aider? It's like, oh, I'm a robot. And I'm like, what? Because I didn't realize that Aider said he was an android earlier because, like, I never actually caught the episodes in order. I just caught random episodes of Dragon Ball on TV. So I never actually knew who, like, where Aider came from. So I don't remember if he actually introduced himself as an android. Aider ain't dead. He's just living at Suno's village. Yep. Well, no, Aider died. At least once. Because everybody died at least once. Because Boo blew up the entire planet. So everyone died at least once. Shadow, if you haven't noticed, all my Pokemon are named after Dragon Ball characters. And everyone comes back to life at least once. Except for Mr. Satan. Satan has never died. I think. I'm pretty sure Satan never died. I think he might have died once in GT, but nah, I don't count that. Yeah, literally the only character who has never died, period, was Mr. Satan. He didn't die, well, everyone died of old age, except for Pan. But Pan died once, I think. Didn't Pan die once? I forget, did Pan ever die in GT? I'm racking my brain and I'm thinking no? Screw it, Premier Ball. Yeah, that was not going to work. She almost died once, but she never actually died. Oh god, I don't have any good Pokemon to deal with a rock type right now. Yeah, I don't have anything that can deal with any rock types right now. I guess Chimchar's just going to have to tank it. Oh, so I forgot this guy gave you HMs. All right. Can any of my Pokemon learn Rock Smash? Chimchar can learn Rock Smash, but do I really want to teach that to Chimchar right now? I feel like we want to save that, right? Yeah, we don't have anything that can deal with this unless Chimchar evolves. Like, this is going to be a rough fight when we actually go and fight Rorik.
Thank you!
Trey, what the frick? Thank you so much for your gifts up to Super Pretty, dude. Wait. Oh. Oh! No! Okay, I guess we got Nuzlocke rules for 10 minutes. Okay, this is gonna freaking suck. All right, so I guess my only strategy is maybe hoping to defeat everything with Ember, because Ember has like special damage, and most like rock types have low special defense. Wait! Oh, guys! Ha! You thought you got me, Trey! Nah, fam! Nah! We Gucci! We are Gucci! That being said, though, I'm not gonna risk accidentally losing Raditz, so we're gonna send in Ada over here. Y'all thought you could be cheeky and try to force me to use Pokemon that won't be able to deal with this. But surprise, Psyduck coming in clutch at the last moment, just like Yajirobe, saving everybody from Ozaru Vegeta.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
You need some muscle on the team. Get a Machop. Hawk Machamp.
I mean, we could get a Machamp. A Machop, rather. Is there a Machop around here? Man, last minute save. Like I said, like Yajirobe. How do you spell Yajirobe's name again? Hang on, let me double check really quick. Oh, it's spelled with an A. Why did I think it was spelled with a O? Yajirobe. Last minute save! Nice try! I accidentally spelled his name wrong. Oops, it's fine.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
Given the theme naming here, name the Machop Hercule.
Yeah, thank you so much for 200 bits, Lindea, and I will take care of that soon. Also, hey, Javago, hope you're doing well. And a quick drink. Bachan, water please. Thank you, girl. Lundea, do we go Hercule or Mr. Satan? You like... Lundea prefers Hercule. But yeah, the route above, like, that, we should be fine there. Woo! Trey tried to screw me, and everybody else is like, no. Mr. Saculis. Hurtin. Also, is Goku technically sparing Cell if he wanted Gohan to kill him? No? So technically Goku didn't spare Cell there. That's a thought. I don't know, I don't think Goku has that much of a habit of sparing his opponents. I don't remember it happening that often. It's also really funny you that Daima retcon Z's Namekian retcon. Oh, you mean the part about how Piccolo is a demon? So apparently Namekians actually are demons. They're just alien demons.
Generosity tea. Expertly brewed too.
Free for all, because I have no idea what Pokemart is selling.
Shadow, thank you so much for 250 bits. By the way, Shadow, if you're not aware, we're in the final week of September. So if you decide to gift like 5 gift subs, Twitch will give me bonus gift subs for each 5 gift subs are given. It has to be specifically in a batch of 5. So you can't just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to be all 5 at once. Also, I don't know why I went back to the Pokemon Center. I don't know why I went into Gen 5 brain and thought, oh, hey, yeah, there's like a Pokemart in the Pokemon Center, right? I also don't remember where the actual Pokemart is around here. Goku did kill Cell. Toriyama just forgot. What do you mean Toriyama forgot Goku killed Cell? What the hell are you talking about? Shadow, how about we buy some heal balls? Yeah, we'll buy like 3 heal balls, just because it's funny. Goku blew Cell's entire upper body apart. Cell's nucleus was in his head. Yeah, but wasn't it confirmed that Cell can just regenerate from literally anything? As long as there's like a cell of him that exists, that means he will actually regenerate? What that was a dub thing? What do you mean that wasn't? Oh my god. So are you telling me when he blew the fuck up in like King Kai's planet, he actually was still alive? Because his nucleus survived the explosion. Oh, so Patron's been sitting here for a while now. Back to the hole you go. The dub actually fixed some writing flaws for it. Oh, hey, Sagami. Are things on fire yet? Trey tried to screw me over. He saw that we didn't have anything to do with any rock-type Pokemon, so he enabled Nuzlocke rules. But then Chow's like, no, go catch this Machop for yourself. In a ball you go. If I get 5...
Thank you!
So, Sagami,
Thank you!
thank you for the gift sub to Craynai, Dracolin, Raven's Lover 20, Leafy Tree, Gavelgo, and Sailor CJ from Valorant.
So who am I releasing, Sagami?
Machop! Though small in stature, is powerful enough to easily heft and throw a number of Geodudes at once. Just a heads up, this Machop was named by Lundea, and he chose to name him Hercule. Let me roll a die. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh, pain. Oh, pain. Work through the pain. Work through the pain. But yeah, Shadow, I'll let you guys decide who I release. But if I only have like a few Pokemon left, like, let's say if I only have 1 Pokemon left, that effectively just ends the run. Can I get some salutes in chat right now for Android 18? It was nice having you around! Why does the sexy die young? Why do they have to die young? I'll give you another 10 minutes on the clock for the Nuzlocke rules tray. But hey, we got Hercule! Yay! I definitely appreciate Hercule more than I appreciate Android 18, especially on my lonely late nights. I mean, what? Don't you give me my thumbs up, Trey. I can't believe 18 is fucking dead.
Thank you!
Oh my god! Valorant gave 3? Oh my god, Valorant gave 3 gift subs with that 5!
Thank you!
Oh my god! Oh my god, I cannot believe Valorant actually dropped 3 there. Shadow, thanks for the 5 gift subs too. Without Yogurt, Cherry Blossom, Pickletron, Karashi Draconis, Boo Scary Helicopter, and Valorant with the bonus 3 to Lore Keeper Sunakit, Shulk 90, and Yokes Clap. Well, I guess we're just losing all the sexy blondes from Dragon Ball, aren't we? Also, did the Valorant subs just add to the Nuzlocke counter? You know what? Sure, why not? Let's count that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 48 minutes of Nuzlocke. Well, there goes another sexy blonde. Farewell! I mean, sex is supposed to be short and sweet. Alright, well, unfortunately, it's a bit of a sausage fest now. We got Ader, Raditz, Tambourine, Yajirobe, and Hercule. Okay.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
This stream isn't burning enough as it should be. Catch a ponyta.
Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it. Where do I catch a ponyta? Is there a ponyta to the north of here? I mean, I'll catch a ponyta. I just don't know where I can find a ponyta. And let me write this down so I can remember for later. Ponyta, not emerald, platinum. North in 207. So theoretically, there should be a ponyta around here. Ponyta. Isn't she a beaut, guys? All right, what should we name her? Oh, that was really close. Is a good replacement for Android 18? Nothing will ever replace Android 18 in my heart.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
Android 21. How that makes sense on a flaming horse, I have no clue.
Oh, no. It's out totally Android 21 because it's a newborn. But Tish. Let's not think how old Android 21 is. Android 21 is a redhead from Fighter Z, basically. Majin 21 is the hottest woman in the franchise. I refuse to apologize. She's designed after an adult. Yes, I agree. I do love Android 21. I'm just trying to decide if I like her more than I like, if I like her more than I like Android 18, because Android 18 was my crush growing up. He does have pretty hair. I do love Android 21's hair. Okay, time to do a little grinding. Some of these pokes are a little low level for my liking, so let's do a little bit of grind. While that's going on, you guys can feel free to pick some topics to chat about. Not a whole lot to talk about during these grinds, aside from hoping none of my Pokemon randomly decide to die during this. That'd be... No one say a goddamn word. Raven made me never normal. Wait, is there a Dragon Ball character named Raven, or are we talking about like Teen Titans Raven? In which case, valid. I love... Did I ever tell you how I was a goth kid during my teenage years? Shouts to Raven from Teen Titans, everybody. I don't think we're actually going to use Android 21. Mostly because I don't really see how we're going to need another fire type as long as we have Chimchar. As long as we have, like, Chimchar, we should be fine in terms of fire types. Apparently it's so hard as heck to find shiny bike during the... Ugh. Yeah, I'm sorry about everybody. I hope you guys were able to get your shiny Pokemon as well. I got lucky. My GameStop was being smart and was like, hey, one per customer. But I know other people who really struggled to get their shiny Pokemon, and I wish y'all luck in trying to deal with that. Nobody liked Tambourine anyway. All right, let me go drop off Tambourine. Man, I keep on losing perfectly good Bidoops. We must end all the timelines? No! We have to have one successful timeline. How am I supposed to continue to stream without a successful timeline? If everything ends, there'd be like nobody left to be able to make food for Beerus. Actually, what does you know, actual question, what does actually happen to Beerus if he has no, like, universe to blow up? Does he just, like, move on to, like, a different world or something like that? Or a different universe, rather? Maybe he has, like, Crash at, like, what's his brother's name again? Like, Champaig? Champoog? I always forget his name. Champa. Yeah, I know it's a pun on champagne. Just make a new universe? I mean, they could. There are too many bird types around here. Need EP? Go rest, Cleon. It's really late for you. Go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you like the emotes, Cleon. Have you decided your ZA starter? I said I decided to go for Chikorita because I really want to know what its Colossian form is, if it has one. I would be very disappointed if it does not have a Colossian form. Or at least a Mega Evolution. I don't freaking know. I just want Chikorita to get something. I'm not your mom. No, I'm the mom who stepped up. Now go to bed, young person. I was about to say lady, but I'm like, no, that's not right. You mean Mega Evolution? No, there's like regional forms. So I was like, whether or not they'll get a regional form. Wait. I almost caused another Pokemon to die just now, and that would have been really scary.
Don't do that.
Hi, Gaddy. Are you saying something?
Yeah.
Oh, you are Omega quiet. There we go, much better. I thought you were the mom who stepped on. I mean, I can do both. Also, I didn't realize that Psyduck doesn't have any water type moves at the start. That's really annoying. Fingers crossed if they have Colossian forms, Meganium and Emboar deserve a bone that won't be yanked away when a future game doesn't have Mega Evolution. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, but we'll see whether or not they actually fulfill on that. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't actually get anything. It would really suck if they don't get anything, but we'll see how it goes. I swear, every time I see a Pokemon with Bite, it always freaks me the hell out. Maybe I should even bother trying to fight Kricketot because of that.
I don't know why you're doing this out here and not in the cave where there is Geodude. Susceptible to fighting type.
Don't you sass me with your logic and careful, strategic thought thinking.
Please, we know you got half of your strategies from me when you did Advance Wars.
I hate that you're right. And sadly, we'll never get another Advance Wars game ever again. I don't know why, but I combine Advance Wars and Mighty Switch Force. Believe me, if I had the option to, I would absolutely buy another Advance Wars game. Guess what's never going to happen because Nintendo really does not like releasing Advance Wars on a geopolitical time where it's safe to like feature a war game.
Isn't it just literally bad circumstances, though?
It is. But it's awful because, like, it literally released... Like, if it released when it was supposed to release, it would have been the first in a bunch of war simulator games. But because it released later, it released last in a release of war simulator games, so people were burnt out by that and no one cared anymore. That's just Fire Emblem, though. Yeah, but Fire Emblem has, like, no guns in it.
Well, Yajirobe's dead.
And this is what happens when I'm paying too close to attention to chat.
Corin's gonna need to find a new husband.
Chat, stop distracting me!
Also, Fire Emblem is mired in all sorts of fantasy war cliches and just general fantasy atmosphere that it can get away with releasing so regularly. Because no one is going to go out to war using swords, spears, and shields anymore.
Yeah, it'd be weird if they featured guns in a Fire Emblem game. Side eyes, Fortune's Weave. Speaking of which, did y'all see that new Fire Emblem game that apparently got announced recently? What the hell's up with that?
It's Among Us.
Yeah, but apparently it plays, like, really bad. Like, there's, like, no actual social deduction. And there's no actual strategy. So it just plays, like, your own generic, like, mobile game for the most part.
It's a good thing I don't give a shit about mobile games too much.
What about Pokemon Go?
What about Pokemon Go?
That's the only way for you to get a Malmetal.
As if that makes me suddenly care about mobile games. It makes me care about Pokemon. It doesn't make me care about using my phone to game.
But what if you want to play Zenless? Not that you ever want to. I'll be real, one thing I do want to get in the future, I want to get a new phone that can actually run Zenless, so if I ever travel, I don't have to worry about missing my dailies. Because I always have that fear because I can only play Zenless on my computer. My phone cannot run it because I don't have the memory space for it. You know what's really annoying too in regards to that? When I got my current phone, I freaking told them, hey, give me the largest like memory on this version of a phone. And it's like, oh, this is the largest one. And I later talked to Bermside about, I was like, you realize this phone is the smallest size that you can get on this phone, right? And I was like, yeah.
I love it when retail employees lie to me.
Exactly! Why would they lie about that?
If I have this happen to me, I'm going to look up on my phone exactly what the statistics are and just shove it in their face. I refute. I don't usually, like, talk about things I loathe because I try not to be mired in a negative mindset too much, but I fucking despise dishonest people a lot.
hey, like, I imagine they probably lied because they were like, oh, hey, we need to move a certain number of phones. So, like a specific type of phones. Like, oh, yeah, this is the largest one. Mm-hmm. Do you want to get it wrapped?
I know. Yeah, they say they have a sales quota to me, but it's their choice to lie.
This is why when I go to buy stuff, I never trust anything that people tell me. Because I always feel like they are trying to force something on me. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of something. Chat, this is really funny. I once went with, this was back when Best Buy offered discounts for anyone who was a Best Buy member like I used to be. So, I went with a friend because they wanted to get a game for themselves at GameStop, at Best Buy. One of the employees were saying, oh, hey, do you want to get Valkyria Chronicles Special Edition? Comes with this cool tank. And my friend's like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I don't really know much about Valkyria Chronicles. And he's like, oh, yeah, you'll love Valkyria Chronicles. It's like Call of Duty.
What?
What? And my friend immediately called them out on their lie and was like, Valkyria Chronicles is nothing like Call of Duty. So you can imagine how a lot of our faith in the people who work at Best Buy are going to tell you the truth on stuff. That is the biggest, boldest lie I know!
That doesn't even take more than 2 minutes to disprove with a quick search.
Sagami does have a good point. I don't want to microwave my phone by running a Hario game on it. I get that. The only reason, like I said, the only time I would ever actually play it on my phone is because I'm traveling and I have no other way to play it to do my dailies.
Phones weren't meant to run games more intensive than anything like Fate Grand Order or Uma Musume or something like that.
Yeah, and then they're like, oh, hey, what if we gave you a character action game like Zenless Zone Zero to play through? That won't set fire to everything, right?
Or an open world RPG.
Genshin Impact. Or a JRPG that has extremely over-the-top extravagant animations. Honkai Star Rail. To be fair, most people I know play them on PC. You also heard FGO. Does anybody still play FGO?
It still receives events to this day, I'm pretty sure.
Good for them. Back in my day, phones ran Snake or Solitaire or Kingdom Hearts or Dirge of Cerberus was not a phone. You are a liar. I'm trying to remember if there's any items around here. Yes, there are. You know, I've always been curious about that one mobile game for Kingdom Hearts 1 that was released. Was it like VCast or something like that? I've always wanted to look up gameplay of that, but apparently, like, no one has any footage of that, and that's basically a lost media game.
Squeenix will just repackage the important cutscenes in another format later down the line.
Oh, I was talking about, like, the original mobile game that was back in, like, 2002. There's a Dirge of Cerberus game on phone? That's crazy. Oh yeah, recoded? No, the VCast, Kingdom Hearts game. That was totally not canon. And And we get a Geodude for our efforts. Yay!
You know, until Nomura decides to make it canon.
See, I'm waiting for Nomura to say how Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is canon to the Kingdom Hearts universe. It is like the one non-canon KH media. I mean, to be fair, the manga aren't canon. Just give me a sec, I dropped something.
I'm sorry I'm late, but Rocco had to go to the potty. What?
Nappa is the strongest rock type there is. Clearly.
You know what? Fair enough on that one. Thank you so much for 100 bits, Dirt Dog. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fist angrily. Vegeta, look! It's a Pokemon. I'm going to catch it. I'm not a Pokemon, I'm Chaozu. You heard that, Vegeta? It's a Chaozu. I am hilarious and you will quote me always. Or was it? No, wait. And you will quote everything I say. Vegeta! I'm a Pokemon now. Oh, hey, item. You know, it's a good thing I saw that he had this because,
Nappa can't carry any more Pokemon anyway. He's already carrying too many Cybermen.
I forget, did the Cybermen come out of, like, pods or something like that? I don't remember how they made those.
Seeds, I think.
Ah, you self-destruct! I hate it when they do that. Yo, David, how's it going? Drink, and I'm gonna do a stretch anyway because I feel like it. You see the marathon going strong? It's going all right. Made 135 subs, which I greatly appreciate. Shoutouts to everyone being generous and, you know, taking advantage of Valorant's generosity, aka stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Hi, Rourke. Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden moves Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Oh my god, I didn't realize that Rourke's dick was that strong. He just, like, dropped it. Fallen boulders needs to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you could get the badge from the gym in town, you'd be able to do this too. Of course, you have to beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. How am I supposed to beat a guy who has a dick that can smash rocks?
Well, I mean, he's working in a partial construction site, and as we all know, construction workers are very well known for laying pipe.
I was wondering where you're going with that. Dude just jackhammers with it.
Jack all you want.
Jack all day, Jack all night. What's the level cap on Rourke's again? Is it like 14 or something?
Just be careful not to jack too much or your appendix will suffer.
Is that actually true?
Limit, we watched Rocco's Modern Life last week.
Oh, right. I don't know why I thought I was thinking of something else.
Anyway, it's 14.
Ah, great. Man, I wish I can capture this Onyx. I can pretend it's my dick that's able to rock smash. Man, I miss Pinky. Probably the best character in Rocco. And he got to die and disappear alongside his wisdom teeth. And tonsils.
And Heifer's fat.
Sorry, I had to rub the sleep out of my eyes. Alright, so I guess we're just going to have to do a little bit of grinding in here until we hit level... no, I'll wait until I actually have to fight Rourke. I can, like, practice by fighting his trainees. Okay, so you know those gym trainers that you fight? Who are they? What are their purpose? Like, in an in-universe perspective, what do they do? What are they there for? Are they just like trainees that serve under the gym leader? Are they apprentices that will one day become gym leaders themselves? Are they just people who work for the gym leader to do menial tasks? Who are they? What are they there for? How do I get a job working under Elisa? Quite literally. They're bodyguards? Maybe a mix of all the above? I can kind of see all of the above. I'm just saying anybody who works with Sabrina is both very lucky, but also potentially going to, you know, get their mind broken, and not in the way that you want. Just work on the floor below her? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You ever think about the horrific implications of, like, you karate chopping a Geodude and then he gets split in half? Am I just murdering these Pokemon? Also, man, why is it that every time there's a rock gym leader who's the first gym leader, their gym is always laid out exactly like Brock's gym, where you can just like walk around all of them by going in a cool S fashion? Foresight. I don't need Lear, I think. You know, isn't Onyx like one of the heaviest Pokemon as well?
Pretty heavy for this point in the game.
Yeah. They're also there to punish those who won't grind. I mean, you're not wrong. You are robbing from children. I'm not robbing children if children can also rob me. That's basically what happened in Black and White 2. A bunch of kids just beat me up and stole my Pokemon. In fact, they're the reason that universe is about to be doomed. Alright, time for grinding. And not the fun kind of grinding. Because I'd really want Chimchar to get a level up. That'd be pretty nice. Surprisingly, Ember works. Hooray for physical special split, everybody. You think it, like, when they did the physical special split for Pokemon, like, everyone was like, that episode of SpongeBob where it's like, this is what we've been waiting for! This is all we wanted!
I'm not sure how well organized the Pokemon community was around that time to even consider it.
Well, they were definitely organized enough to complain about how we couldn't bring back Pokemon during Gen 2 to Gen 3. I think Cerebi was open by that point. Isn't it wild that Cerebi has not updated their website since 2000?
Yeah, because it's peak.
Cerebi's got a pretty nice website, can't complain. Although most people just follow Cerebi on Twitter nowadays. Or other social media, whatever they choose. Self-destruct, go self-destruct. Geodude doesn't learn self-destruct this early. And if he did, I would plan around it. You know, just like how I planned around Bide. As I let it kill 2 different Pokemon.
Actually, Geodude can learn self-destruct in Gen 4 as early as level 18.
Well, it's a good thing these guys are only level 7. Big boy. But it'd be funny. Wait until we come across a Voltorb or a Pineco. Dude, do you know how hard it was to catch a Pineco in Gen 2? You have to freaking headbutt it to have it fall out of a tree and hope it doesn't self-destruct before you catch it. What? Oh, Chimchar is evolving. Raditz learned how to grow a tail! Now he has a new weakness where everyone can just grab it and make him fall over. Alright, let's get rid of Scratch. Fighting's just a better Scratch anyway. Fighting's just better normal type. So long, Monfano. Alright, that's enough grinding. I think we're good to go. Okay, now the real question. Do we use Raditz or do we use Hercule for this fight, Gaddy? Raditz or Hercule?
Hercule is the world champ.
He is indeed the world champ. And he might do a lot of damage with those low kicks. You know, he knows how to sweep the leg after all. Y'all ever think about the fact that low kick is literally sweeping the leg? Oh, right, I forgot. You give us Stealth Rock. Well, that's gonna freaking suck the moment I decided to bring out Monferno. Dude, can we talk about how cool Cranidos is? Dude is literally, like, one of those, like, oh, shoot, what was the name of that dinosaur again? The, Cephalosaurus, I think is how it's pronounced. Cephalosaurus? Yeah! Cephalosaurus is one of the coolest freaking dinosaurs of all time. I love this thing. It also used to have the highest attack stat in the entire Pokemon world, but it had like next to nothing anywhere else. He knew how to get ahead. Good job, Hercule. You did your job. This is embarrassing. I went and lost a trainer who didn't even have a single bat. What do you mean? Isn't the whole canon that, oh, hey, I use weaker Pokemon against people who have no badges? Isn't that your job? To lose? Like, quite literally. Like, aren't gym leaders designed so that you're forced to give a challenge, but also you're meant to lose so people can actually challenge the Elite Four? Is it too depressing to say that their job is meant to lose? Then again, I guess that's probably how people feel whenever they play the villain in a movie. Like, you're just forced to lose in life. Has Rourke been tryharding against kids? He just wants to feel better about himself, clearly. With how everything's going, maybe I should actually level up Ader. Hi, Barry. Bye, Barry. Hey, Barry, did you know it's September where if you give 5 gift subs, Valorant will give bonus gift subs alongside your gift subs? Give me your money, Barry! Has anyone made, like, reverse flash jokes about Barry in this game yet? It was me, Barry. I was the one who took away your chances of breaking into the Pokemon League by breaking your Pokemon's legs. Hey, Looker. Alright. Let's see here. I guess we should probably focus on raising up Ader for now, and then we should be safe for now.
You need some answer for ghost types by the next gym. No, wait, you're not at gym 3 yet.
Yeah, we only just finished Rourke. What the hell are you talking about?
Because I mix up Jubilife and Heart Home City.
To be fair, I also get mixed up with Eterna City. Don't ask me why. It was me, Barry. I built an entire house in a femtosecond just to see you run into it. It was me, Barry. I was the one who never paid for any of your fines. Am I going to learn a single electric type move? Oh my god, 2 halberds in a row? Are you kidding me? We need better physical electric moves in ZA or Gen 10? What's wrong with Wild Charge? You don't like recoil? And I remember how, like, people were running Wild Charge for Embor because Embor had so much HP for its stat that it losing HP wasn't a problem. But it was still probably one of the worst of the Gen 5 starters. Mostly because, like, its defense stats were just so bad, even if you factored in how much HP it had. It'd be better if Wild Charge had more power to compensate. Isn't its power like 120? It was me, Barry. I ran the toll gates in your car. It's only 90? Oh my god, I didn't realize it was that low. Alright. Hi, Team Galactic. Probably the team I don't care about the most. Actually, no, I take it back. It might be Team Yell. Team Yell's probably the team I care about the least. Man, isn't it weird that the only way to get a Glammeow is with Pearl version? Because, like, I remember when I was trying to complete my Pokedex during Gen 4, I never actually owned Pearl, so it was so hard for me. So I actively had to, like, go online to do a trade with someone because I was like... Because I'm not normally someone who's entirely social. I'm a little amazed that I made the amount of friends that I made. Because, like, before I became a streamer, and I realized that I had to, like, socialize more in order to actually get people to, like, check out my streams. Or, like, hang out with. Oh, hey! Guess what? The Nuzlocke rules just ran out on. There we go, got Spark. But yeah, like, I actually was someone who was very shy and introverted. I wasn't really someone who really liked interacting with people because, like, I was kind of someone that got bullied a lot, who's like, oh man, you should really be quiet because, like, you're annoying and say dumb stuff. You should, if you learn to be quiet more, you can maybe make more friends. That is literally something that someone told me once. Kids can be cruel, guys. Try to find people who actually you can get along with, who actually care about your feelings. You still don't like interacting with people? I do like interacting with people, but I'll admit, I worry that because of how introverted I've been for so many years, it's created a bad mindset in me where, like, I auto-assume what people are going to say or do because I play out scenarios in my head. Like, that's how socially awkward I am, wherein I have to play out, like, scenarios in my head to consider what could possibly be going on or what people are talking about, and it just, like, I get so freaked out, guys, because, like, I always feel like someone is always trying to be out there to trying to mess with me, and, like, it's a bad mindset to get into, basically. Also, we're in a new route, by the way, and this is the first Pokemon we can catch here. We did lose Android 18 earlier. Let's see if we can regain a new one. You know, a male one. We'll call it, you know what, no, we'll call you Android 17, yeah.
Just tell yourself you don't have to be nasty to people, but that's no reason for you to be nice either.
I disagree. I think we should be nice to each other.
We should, but if someone is going to be nasty to me, then I don't think they should expect me to be nice.
I agree. Like, I'm just saying the default should be nice until proven otherwise, you know?
My default is neutral, hopefully leaning on nice because there's work, because you don't want to be nasty.
Socially polite. And now the training session to hopefully get Android 17 up to snuff. Android 17 is going to become food later on. Don't you put that voodoo on me. Or just distance from people because frankly you can't get along with everyone. Sometimes you don't vibe with people for dumb reasons. I don't like to encourage that behavior because, like, here's the thing. I don't want people to hate each other. I want people to get along with each other.
Don't call it distance because distance is going to hurt you emotionally.
That's a good way of putting it, yeah. Because, like, I believe that... Well, this isn't even a belief. This is scientifically true. Humans are social creatures. We do need to interact with each other. And, like, we ultimately do have to, like, because, like, everyone has their own different talents and different needs that require interaction with other people. Ooh, quick attack. And it's just like, we need to, in order to survive as a people, we need to be able to understand one another and as well as, like, work alongside each other.
I say this from a well-intentioned place. You don't have to be friends with everyone. Having acquaintances is perfectly fine.
Correct. I agree with that. You shouldn't put yourself out. Like you shouldn't, like, kill yourself for other people's approval. But, like, finding those that you can get along with is so important. But I also believe, like, when I say but, it's not really a but, it's more of an and. And we also need to be able to, like, be social enough creatures that we are able to interact with one another comfortably.
Ironically, you should be like when Goku spared Frieza, like Frieza couldn't fight back, but chose to let Frieza live. He didn't want to become hopelessly violent like Frieza was.
That was like the whole point of like Goku sparing Frieza, because he's not inhuman like Frieza is. Like, if anything, that's probably the nicest thing that Goku ever did. Like...
And then 1 minute later, Frieza threw it back in his face.
And as Goku said, "You fool!" Can you give me a quick sec? I think I heard something. Guys, my house might be haunted.
Baller. Better hope the ghost is coming from the TV.
Oh god, no, please. I do not need that voodoo in my life right now. Unless she's down to fuck, in which case, yeah, let's do it. Preferably with really wet clothes that cling to her curves. He wanted to scan a ghost? Dude, I don't know what Kojima's on these days. I can't follow that man's logic on anything anymore. I'm gonna be real.
Auteurism. He's on auteurism. And
I'm starting to realize I don't like auteurs. Because, like, you know what's really interesting? Like, I always thought auteur meant, oh, someone who really cares about the arts. No. You know what being an auteur is? An auteur is someone making something without thinking about what other people think. And that's for better and for worse.
They can't all be like Suda, Goichi Suda.
Basically. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Kojima doesn't do good work. He can. We've seen that in Metal Gear series. My issue is that I think he has the opposite problem of George Lucas. Where
Goichi Suda. Sorry, I was just specifying Goichi Suda, aka Suda51, the creator of No More Heroes.
But yeah, like, basically the opposite of George Lucas, as in that he has a lot of, like, ideas, and he is able to, and he wants to implement them however he wants. However, he doesn't have people to rein him in to know, hey, this idea is not the best idea. Whereas George Lucas is willing to admit, oh, hey, I have issues and I need people to help rein me in. Kojima's like, no, you can't contain my insanity. And I'll be real, the latter type of mindset, I'm not a big fan of. I like it when people are able to recognize, hey, maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Because it easily dives into egotism at that point.
I mean, that's why we're thankful we have the conscientious type like Suda who apologizes to the translator when he's announcing No More Heroes 3 and he's just spouting off a whole bunch of wrestling terms that he can't translate.
Okay, I think we're good on levels now. Yeah, this should work. Oh my god, I didn't realize Hercule was that slow. I'm just saying, sometimes having too much creative control can be a bad thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should just like take away a creator's ability to make decisions. That's a terrible thing, because like that just, what's the point at that point? You just might as well make your own work instead of like having other, like deciding what other people should do. But like, it's one of those things where it's like, sometimes if they're given so much freedom that they don't actually take in input from other people, that they create a work that's just like lesser because they don't even recognize the issues with their work. Which is why it's always good to get like feedback on stuff from people that you trust. And then there are executives who just like say, hey, you shouldn't do this because kids would try to mimic it.
Kiss whoever they want. Because they love them.
Correct. But more so it was like, like, did you see the SNP video that, oh shoot, why am I blinking on his name? Creator of Gravity Falls. Oh, why am I blinking on his name? I feel so bad.
Alex Hirsch?
Yeah, did you see the Alex Hirsch video about SNP?
No.
Oh, it's so funny. Like, basically, he made a video, literally him reading out standards and practices notices he got.
I know this video.
Yeah, there you go.
Not S&P has been approved by S&P.
See, I think the funniest part is in regards to the two police officers in Gravity Falls. We believe these two are homosexual, and we wish to have that toned down. They're not gay, they're buddies.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's extremely funny to me. Buddies is an acceptable SMP approved term. You've never seen Gravity Falls? Gravity Falls is great. I'm not too big on their episode on D&D, but that's just me. do. Okay, I have a question for chat. Why do baby Pokemon exist? Like, functionally. Why do they exist? Are they just there to, like, make more marketable plushies? Because, like, in terms of, like, practice, there's no point in giving us pre-evolutions of Pokemon.
Marketing will always be an acceptable answer when it comes to Pokemon. Gotta have that brand synergy.
To give them new egg moves via new moves via egg moves? Why don't they just give them new egg moves, period? Marketo plus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, Nappa. Break on through. I see it as there's competitive Pokemon and then there's world-building Pokemon. I suppose so.
Not every Pokemon can be both, like Togekiss.
I love Serene Grace. Some Pokemon are designed to be more cute than anything else. I mean, you're not wrong. Zubat! Yeah, I'm good. Do you ever have like a Pokemon that you initially dislike seeing the design of, but they really warmed their way into your heart and you really like them a lot now? That was Oshawott for me. I really hated Oshawott when I first saw him. I was like, man, why does he just look like a worse version of Piplup? And then I saw him in the Pokemon anime, it's like, oh man, you're such a loser, I love you. Oh, double team. You want to break the game? Teach your Pokemon an evasive move. Barnacle counts for you. Didn't care for it, but something about this 2D art endeared you to you? That's fair. I'm trying to think of another Pokemon that I didn't like the initial design of. I didn't like Apom at first, but Apom became one of my favorite Pokemon. And then it evolved, and then I hated it again. I really hate Ambipom. I think it's like the markings on its face. I don't know why, but the markings on its face really bug the hell out of me, and I hate it. If it wasn't for that, I think I would like it more. Dango was kind of weird for you at first, but the more you saw of it, the more you warmed up to it. Now it's one of your favorites. Dango's also a good one. Mother trucker, of course you have that.
I don't usually come across this feeling often. It's like, I know when a Pokemon is going to stick with me, and any that don't, I just gloss over. I don't usually linger on if a Pokemon doesn't stick with me, I just stick around disliking it. If a Pokemon doesn't vibe with me, I just gloss over it.
So you never change your mind on stuff?
I never said that. It's just I don't linger on hating a specific Pokemon too much now.
I don't think there's a Pokemon I hate. Like, if I were to rack my brain, I can probably think of something I dislike, but like, I would really have to force myself to hate a Pokemon.
Because, like, if you don't like a Pokemon, then just don't use it.
I mean, I think I mostly just, like, dislike Pokemon by design sometimes. Ooh, double intimidate. Let's go.
I can't really think of any Pokemon that I've turned around on in recent years.
I know a lot of people hated Trubbish, but I feel like a few more people like Trubbish nowadays. Like, I didn't like Garbodor at first, but now I kind of like Garbodor in an ironic sense. Man, let's go. We got trash. You didn't like Aggron? That's surprising. Aggron is a huge fan favorite. Like, I heard people who say they like Aggron more than they like Metagross. And probably coughing because you were also that kid who didn't like villainous Pokemon? No, I get that. Like, I'll admit I'm someone who really likes heroic characters because they inspire me a lot. So I don't really resonate with, like, which is why for the longest I was like, man, I don't understand why anybody would dislike, prefer villains to hero characters. But, like, the older I get, it's like, okay, I get it. It's mostly about the style more than anything, but it's like, I'm still that kind of person who really, like, favors the heroic characters. But bad guys look so cool, though. That's the problem! People make evil so cool looking, but then when you see actual evil in real life, it's like, Jesus Christ, what the hell? And I say this as someone who is attracted to many female evil villains. Looking at you, Jessie and Lusamine! That and villainous characters are interesting in fiction? It depends on the writer. Lusamine did nothing wrong to you. Oh my god, Scammy.
Like you wouldn't.
Dude, I would make her worse.
Real.
Spray duck!
I can tell you Pokemon I didn't care for, but I turned around when they received something new in the future, like... I didn't care much for Mawile at first, but then it got an then its Mega Evolution was actually busted as hell. I didn't care for Basculin that much until I got an extremely metal evolution in Basculegion.
Dude, Basculegion is sick as hell. I didn't care about Basculin either, so I get that.
I definitely didn't care much about Linoone until it got a Galarian form and Obstagoon, which is one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon.
I always disliked Linoone because I was like, man, this is just like worse Furret. Even though I think it technically has better stats than Furret. Have you noticed that almost every Gen 4 team always seems to be made up of the same Pokemon? Like, it always features a Starly, it always features, like... Sorry, I was trying to catch a bug there. It always features a Shinx that evolves into not Staraptor, Luxray. It always features the starter. It almost always features, like, a Gastrodon. I'm trying to think of what other Pokemon they always feature. Basculin was just a regional fish at first, just like Finneon. Dude, I always forget Finneon even exists.
I hope Luminion gets something in the future. It's actually kind of pretty.
It's fine. Shrug. I love Love Disc, not because I like it. I love it because I hate it. It's just so useless. Also, why is it suddenly daytime? Have I been playing that long? Chat, is it secretly 5 a.m. right now? Hey Gabby, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You know, I was about to call this windmill the Hill Valley Windmill. I was like, wait, no, that's not right. I don't know why, I have like Back to the Future on the brain for some reason. I was like, hey Crash, how was your local tournament?
Yeah, what's up, man?
How would you describe the genre of this Pokemon Center theme? Because the remix sounds kinda funky. I don't know, I kinda dig it. I never actually bothered to sit down and listen to how different it sounds compared to the other Pokemon Center themes before.
I don't think it's any sort of nighttime right now in your game. I think your system is set to so that it's an early morning.
I think so too. Mother trucker, are you serious?
Stunky, I'm usually not so hot on this Pokemon, but Skuntank's kind of alright.
Skuntank?
Like how his tail forms a mohawk.
I think I dislike it because of that though, Gaddy. Like, I don't mind the mohawk, I just wish it wasn't its tail. Because it just looks so silly because it's like flashing its anus at you.
Yes, it's a skunk.
I get that's the reference, but it's like constantly flashing its anus. Is it like just presenting at that point? Got 5th out of 23 people, almost got top 8. Yo, congrats, dude. Gotta appreciate one of our best players at the PSP. Drink and stretch, thanks for a reminder, Lundea. Alright. Ooh. Wait, wasn't this the generation where poison doesn't kill, it only brings you down to 1 HP?
Do you want to chance it?
I mean, we don't have Nuzlocke rules on.
Tempting fate, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh well, too late. I'm pretty sure, wasn't there like a strategy wherein you want to keep a Pokemon poisoned in order to do a speedrun strat? I forget if there was a game like that or if I'm thinking of something else.
That sounds like Guts. Because poison doesn't cause any sort of stat reduction.
Right. Still don't know which game that wanted that. Like, I could have...
You want to Okay, you want to know what... You want to talk actual bullshit things on encountering Pokemon? Fucking honey trees.
Where you have to wait 24 hours to see if a Pokemon shows up?
For one encounter.
And it might not even be the encounter you're looking for. Because it's RNG as hell, as per usual.
Have fun hunting for Munchlax, kids.
At that point, I think you're better off just catching a Snorlax and breeding it.
I don't know if there are places you can catch a Snorlax in the wild. Let's in Gen 4, let's see.
Oh no, you might actually be right. I could have sworn there was a Snorlax, but you might be right. Oh boy, we get to face off against my favorite galactic admin.
Yeah, no, you have to evolve Munchlax.
Oh my god, so there's no actual way. Oh, that sucks!
So, like, if you wanted to use one for your team, better hope it's, like, in one of the early honey trees in the game.
Can you at least RNG manip it?
I'm pretty sure there's no reliable way to check whether a tree would have one.
I know there's a way to do it in Gen 2. I don't know if there's a way in Gen 4.
Like, the trees are random, but, like, how would you even reliably check it? I'm pretty sure they don't even introduce this mechanic until Floaroma Town.
In Gen 2, you can, like, input your information into a calculator, and it can tell you where the trees are for you to headbutt specific Pokemon.
Ah.
But I don't know if that's the case in Gen 4.
I don't know if anything exists like that on the internet.
What level was Mars' Skunk Tank again? Or, not Skunk Tank, Lamiao? Hopefully, yeah?
Well, it's not even a Glameow, it's Perugly.
Oh, you're right, it is a Perugly, shoot.
A severely underleveled Perugly that comes in at level 17. When it shouldn't evolve until level 38.
That's terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, yeah, Montaru! How y'all doing for Montaru's stream? How was Pokemon X and Y? What were you up to in that game? Hi everyone, the name's No Limit. I'm a variety streamer that plays the games that they never played through before. Normally, that is. Right now, it's the PokéSubathon that I'm doing for September. How's it going, Twister, Montaru, Hydra? Call me terrifying? I'm calling raids terrifying. You beat the game? Yo, congrats. What was your final team? But yeah, we're currently just like, you know, doing the PokéSubathon, wherein I am going through the first 5 Pokemon generations. People can inflict all kinds of horrible things on me if you hit up the September command. And yeah, right now we're just like about to fight Mars. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to tackle this. Hopefully not with the actual move tackle. Before we do that though, hey, guess who's got a new emote to go along with these raid countermeasures?
Good evening and welcome! I'm No Limit, and I'll be streaming for you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some emotes? Or a little memes? 3, 2, 1, fire! Limit, 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 go, go! Love it, limit, or a little memes.
Oops, wrong screen. There we go. You read the comment if you read this tag? Did I do that right? Congratulations! You won the prize of being observant. I'm so proud of you, Twister. Good job. I was wondering if anyone was actually going to ever comment on that tag. Like, I think the last time someone commented on that was like 7 months ago. But yeah, Greninja, Charizard, Tyrantrum, Sylveon, Ampharos, and Gorgeist. One of these things is not like the others. But anyway, Montaru, if you gotta take care of any post-stream stuff like get food, get water, all that good stuff, do what you gotta do. Thank you again for the raid. Appreciate you being here. Now you guys get to witness me hopefully not die against the Perugly. Or we can battle this guy first. I don't know if this guy's actually battleable though. Nope, can't battle him. That's fine. All right, Hercule. Let's do this. Hey, Montaru, were you around when we did my waifu tier list? I actually ranked Mars pretty high on it. Baby. Right, I forgot you also have a Zubat first. All right, that's fine. We can send out Aider first. You're one dynamite gal.
Trauma.
I think the funniest part about, like, Calhoun's backstory is that after her fiance got eaten by those space bugs, she just randomly had, like, a giant minigun hidden underneath her wedding dress.
She was prepared for it to happen.
Okay, that Loke... Oh, you got a freaking orange berry? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, up. No!
Ooh,
It lived with
scary.
1 HP! Inferno! Just Mach Punch it. Unless it has Sucker Punch, we're fine. If it had Sucker Punch, I was gonna lose my freaking mind.
Yes, the boss before the second gem is going to have a mean move like Sucker Punch.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they taught a Pokemon Sucker Punch in this.
But an early game boss like this?
It depends on how high leveled it is. Level 17 is pretty scary. If it was level 20, I'd be even more terrified. Oh, hey Falcon, I didn't realize you were here. How you doing, buddy? Giant minigun or a wedding dress. What kind of great moment to enter in on. Yeah, it was from Wreck-It Ralph. Have you ever seen that movie? Sucker Punch wouldn't have killed due to your fighting type anyway. Yeah, but it'd still be really strong.
You know, I agree with that, Montaru, but also I mentioned earlier that Geodude can learn self-destruct at level 18 in Generation 4, which is funny.
Guess what they brought up? Smash.
Oh, I know it's a risk, but it's just, like, it has a base power that completely eclipses Sucker Punch, so I just found it very funny to be talking about this.
Yes, but any idea what specifically? Steve is broken? Rob is stupid and they hate them. Why did that ember hit so hard? Literally won!
Ah, now the stream is burning.
My stream is on fire! My stream is on fire! True, but no. Okay, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark because you're bringing it up to me. Were they talking about how hot Mithra and Pyra are? Hey, do you think I should teach Fury Swipes?
No.
No. Okay, you're gonna have to say at this point, Falcon. I have no freaking clue. He name dropped the PSP? No way! Really?
Yo.
How did he? Why did? How and why?
You love to see it.
Yo, that's awesome. Chelos. Do I need a water type? I guess I need a water type. Is there no other water types I can grab right now? I don't think there is. Sure, why not? In the ball you go! We were talking about Smash, and he was like, yeah, I don't play much. I only watch a bit of stuff from my same Proton John / Claire Smashman thing. Have you ever heard of it? No way! How the hell did they watch that and not realize you were a part of that, Falcon? I guess we didn't know your screen name. Beware of pushing strongly on a squishy body, as it makes a mysterious purple ooze flow out. Okay, what female Dragon Ball character has purple ooze oozing out of her? That's what you want to know? That's so funny, Falcon. Do they like us screaming the entire time about nonsense that has nothing to do with Smash Brothers, by the way? Okay, I don't hecking know. You have any ideas?
No.
Here, hang on. Ah! Sorry, can you repeat that?
No.
Damn. And Risu? And Risu's good. I already have an Android 21 Montaru. She is appropriately the right color. He enjoyed the bits he watched. I told him to watch the finals. Man, it'd be really weird if, like, someone they recognized was, like, the winner of the finals of last year. How goes Pokemon? It's been going alright. Lost a few pokes because I wasn't paying attention, but aside from that, though, been making decent progress. Appreciate all the gift subs from everyone.
Yajirobe is dead.
Yajirobe sadly died after coming in trying to save us. He tried to pull a End of the Saiyans arc, but died. Nuzlocking? That's part of the incentives. Basically, if anybody gifts a gift sub, I turn on Nuzlocke rules for 10 minutes.
Yeah, like this.
Thank you!
That works. Gaddy, thanks for a gift sub to Montaru. Alright, I'll turn it on once we get closer to a battle so it's not wasted. Sheesh, Water Pulse and Mud Slap, what a combination.
I mean, Water Pulse isn't a bad early game move.
By the way, friendly reminder again, everyone, if you decide to give 5 gift subs, we can steal money from Valorant. Do you want to steal from Valorant? Give 5 gift subs today. AKA, they'll give us Valorant gift subs, which are the equivalent of a regular sub, so no reason not to do it.
I love how global genocide has happened twice in the Dragon Ball universe, and one time everyone remembers and the other time everyone doesn't.
You might go have to refresh me on that one.
When Frieza blew up the planet during Resurrection F and then Whis rewinded time.
I forgot about that. Mostly because I don't remember anything about Resurrection F. The only thing I remember about it is how Frieza's Hell is being surrounded by children's television show characters. While wrapped in a cocoon. That is the only thing I remember.
And somehow he still has his cybernetics from when he was alive.
I thought he was
I'm
like
gonna
fully
assume that's just-
biological when he was in Hell. I was serenaded by teddy bears! Okay, can someone do me a favor? Can I get a plot summary of what's been going on in Dragon Ball after the Tournament of Power? Because, like, I don't read the manga, so I have no idea what's going on in Dragon Ball right now. The only way I would know is if they decided to do another adaptation of it. All I know is Frieza Black is a thing, but I don't know what that means. I love how children mascots was enough to make Frieza so agreeable to Goku. Frieza didn't like being in hell anymore. After Super Broly 2? After Super Broly and after Superhero.
Well, I mean, I know that Broly is more or less canon.
I thought Broly is canon.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know Broly more or less is canon.
That movie's just one giant fight scene. And also introduced us to one of the best female characters ever.
In this house, we love Chilai.
We stan Chilai around here, everybody. Oh!
Super Broly is absolutely just one glorified action scene, and I love it.
See, I think the funniest part about that movie is that they left Frieza to be beat up by Broly for an entire hour. Or was it 2 hours? I forget.
They just, like, unceremoniously tag him in, and he just is having none of it.
And it's like, okay, time to do a fusion dance. Oh no, we screwed up the fusion dance. Now we have to wait an hour before the fusion dance to run out and then redo it. And the entire time, Frieza's just getting his ass beat by Broly. Did I learn they didn't like bring back Cell back because of his dots? Oh, they hate Cell's dots. I'm pretty sure that was also a reason they really don't like bringing him. Like, I'm pretty sure that was also a thing for Toriyama himself. Technically, it should have been even more time because they should have also needed to wait before they can fuse again. But that plot point has been lost to time. I think it was like after 10 minutes they defuse and then they wait an hour and then they refuse. I think that's how that worked. Toriyama making Cell have 1,000,000 dots feels almost out by how much he had to change up the villain. Yes, here are my villains. An old man and a mime. Why can't you make them more sexy? Fine, here's some sexy villains. Android 17 and 18. No, they're not intimidating enough. Fine, here's Cell. But he's so ugly. Fine, here's almost perfect Cell. But he's still too ugly. Okay, let's wait. Okay, here's perfect Cell. Happy? Thumbs up. Oh, so I made imperfect Cell sound like he's gargling a bag of dicks. I don't think that was by design by Toriyama. The fusion lasts for 30 minutes, but then... Oh, it's 30 minutes? I thought the fusion lasted 10 minutes. What am I thinking about that lasted 10 minutes? You miss a space goat wizard, heater theme making zero flight vegetables, Goku becoming more like Superman in Frieza's new form. I'm sorry, what do you mean space ghost wizard, goat wizard? And what do you mean cereal fight vegetable, what? What the hell is going on in the Dragon Ball Super manga? And how did Goku become more like Superman? Did he learn the ability to kiss someone and erase their memories? Did he learn how to throw his gi and it turns into a plastine wrap to trap people? Did he learn how to have eye beams that are able to turn buildings that are destroyed into being fixed? These are answers I need. Cereal Mom is a cutie. I need links. Sagami, throw one at me. I need cuties in my life. Like everybody in chat right now. I think Enrinsu is still a water type. I don't think she's turned into a ground type yet, right? Nope, she's still a water type. Okay. Well, I mean, we could probably mud bomb you to death, right? Oh. You miss. Well, there goes Dr. Enrinsu because I got cocky and thought she would miss. Why do all the waifus die young? Also, why does this thing have bide? Yeah, she's cute. I hate that. I hate it. Well, we lost another Enrisu, unfortunately, everyone. Wait, I might be able to pull something off here. Chat, do you believe... Oh, wait, no, wait. Sorry, that's Cycling Road. For some reason, I thought that you can go into the cave here, but no, that's actually Cycling Road.
I am back.
Hey, guess who died?
Krillin?
Enrisu. Why do all the waifus die on me, Gaddy?
That's not what the title card said. Damn. Bye type coverage.
Bye, pink cleavage. Also, for some reason, I thought the Cycling Road cave was here. So I thought, oh, wait, what if I just caught a Gibble?
Yeah, this ain't Cycling Road.
Yeah. Also, guess what killed me again? Freaking Bide! I swear, Bide is probably the move I hate the most right now. It's such an annoying early game move to deal with. Because you can't just, like, one-shot everything at the early game.
And if your Gen 1 timeline lived long enough, you actually would have had to deal with Brock's Onyx using Bide.
I hate the fact that we get wiped out before we even got the chance to even fight Brock.
That's what happens when you're left with a level 3 Caterpie, and then subsequently left with a level 2 Nidoran.
I'm still thinking about the cereals fighting vegetables thing. When they mean cereals, did they mean like a new alien race that's named after cereals and they're fighting Saiyans? I'm still wondering how Goku became more like Superman. Now you get it. As in grains? Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, when are we going to tell Android 17 that we accidentally killed his sister? He'll be okay about that, right? Also, isn't it weird that 17 apparently is married and has kids, but we don't know what they look like whatsoever? Oh, now you want to run out on the timer. And 2 of them are adopted? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has 2 kids, yeah. Battery in a place. More that the 2 are just think 2 are adopted. Yes, more than 2 kids? I forgot, how did we rank Cheryl again? I think I ranked her like C tier or something like that. Man, I forgot how nice the music in Eterna Forest actually is. Okay, so actual question. How does Nuzlocke rules when it comes to Pokemon that show up twice like this?
I had to dig through the Discord search. You put Cheryl and Losi.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right. I forget, what's catchable in Eterna Forest I can grab? Bidoof and Kricketot. Eh.
Isn't this where Murkrow is in Diamond?
I think there were Murkrows in here?
I think it has to be night, though.
Yeah, I think we're in daytime mode.
The old chateau is also here when you learn Cut.
I think the only option there is like Ghastly or Mischievous, right?
Mischievous is a Pearl exclusive.
Damn.
So I don't know what that means for Platinum.
Remind me, what's Gardenia's level cap again?
Isn't it like 22 or something? Because like her Turtwig is level 20.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do a bit of grinding, aren't I?
Okay, you need to trade for Pearl. Mischievous is out.
So I can't catch a Miss Magius, got it. Does Chansey have a healing move, like Milk Drink or something for us?
Soft-boiled?
Oh yes! I forgot Soft Boiled can also target other people. Although I don't think Cheryl's Chansey will actually use it. Yeah, because they use it on itself!
You said healing move. And then said it had to be on other people.
Ugh.
Yeah, Gardenia's Rose Raid is level 22.
Endeavor! Is Endeavor really worth it when I'd rather use a quick attack? Endeavor is really if you want to try to go for a level 1 fear tactic. And even then, you need like a billion focus ashes to make it work. I heard that this fight is actually such a Nuzlocke killer. I think it's because they have 2 Psychic-type Pokemon. Yeah, it's like Kadabra and like something else. Oh wait, it's 2 Abras, never mind. But I don't think they know Teleport, I think they know something else. Hidden Power, that's what it was. Dirt Dog, thanks for the gift sub too. Kevin Nick. Oh, speaking of run killers, Mother Trucker, I hate you. I see that the Hidden Power apparently has the strength of fighting types. Awesome. Well, I think we're fine for now though, thankfully. Survived it just fine. Y'all tried to ruin me? Nah. Limit's too good at video games to get ruined that easily. That being said, though, I think we are coming across a tough fight soon. Also, they chose to hit Chansey instead of the one who would die to it. Yep. Ooh, Buneries! I'm not horny enough. Oh, but they're latching onto me. Okay, get off. I said get off, thank you. You know, I might be thinking of the Let's Go Eevee fight with the 2 Abras. That's actually really hard. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I was thinking of because I was remembering the Let's Go playthrough by Vasco Games. Have you ever seen their playthrough on their YouTube channel? I think they were playing a poison type? Yeah, I think they were playing like... Ah, shoot, what was it again? I think they were playing Cynthia, and like they were having really a lot of trouble getting past the 2 Abras. And sorry, I didn't mean Let's Go. I meant to say I meant to say, oh crap, these guys hit way harder than I thought. I meant to say Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Did they seriously double protect? Are you freaking kidding me? And this is why people really have trouble with double battles sometimes. Also, guys, if I didn't say so already, thank you all so much for the gift subs earlier. It really helped out a lot. Like, look at this jar, it's full of pirate heads. Maybe I'll be able to combine them into one Mithra head. You know, one of these days, I kind of want to get some new badges made. I just don't know what I would actually put in there. What would you guys want to see? Because I feel like some of y'all have been like subscribed for such a long time. You guys kind of deserve some badges to indicate how long you guys been around.
So what you're saying is that there are badges more important than Lena.
You know, I hate to say that you're right, but you're right. I think I need some updated like Lena badges too, because I think the Lena is still like the old 1.0 design of Lena.
There are so many Suika gang clothes. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some waifu-ish versions of that game out there.
There's a stupid mosquito that keeps flying around my head, and I'm trying to catch it, but it just keeps wandering off and then like vanishing, and I can't find it again. I hate it.
Wow, you discovered a brand new mosquito Pokemon.
If there's a mosquito Pokemon, I would like wipe out its existence every single time. Just Buzzwole? You know, I didn't consider the fact that Buzzwole would be a mosquito. I probably would actually get my ass destroyed by that man.
It is. It's just you usually don't notice the mosquito part because the muscles are so prominent.
It's just so thick. And then there's Pheromosa, who's not thick at all.
That's not going to stop people.
That doesn't stop people giving Lucamine and Cynthia the biggest bust sizes that they can. And frankly, they do the exact same thing for any other character. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. I'm just observing. Respectfully. Or disrespectfully. Either works. It's funny that Buzzwole and Pheromosa have characteristics of female mosquitoes and male cockroaches.
So what you're saying is trans icons.
Exactly.
More boonies!
I'm kind of debating on continuing trying to grind up some levels now that we have, like, Cheryl here who can just heal us after every battle. What'd you say the level cap was? 22?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll just get everyone up to level 20 while we're here.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh my god, it just tanks the entirety of that attack, don't they?
It's quad resisting.
Quad resist this! Unfortunately, it's not the first Pokemon we encountered here. There we go, 2 normal types for me to happily crack my fist across their skulls with.
Ghastly?
Ghastly can show up in a Turnip Forest?
I mean, I'm not surprised it can. I'm just surprised it shows up at this time of day.
In this
Figured it would only be out by night.
In this part of the region, all localized within this forest? You know, I should have realized that even if I were to karate chop a ghost type, it resists physical attacks, fighting attacks as a poison type. Which is really weird to think about. Why is it that poison is able to resist fighting? Alright, looks like the timer ran out, so don't have to worry about my Pokemon randomly dying now. Ooh, Seismic Toss. No, Seismic Toss isn't all that great. Unless I'm level 100, Seismic Toss isn't great. And even then, at level 100, it's only 100 damage. If you come across a Pokemon with, like, a lot of HP, it's not great. Wait, I just realized something. Do I have to go through the Galactic base before I get to fight Gardenia, or do I have to fight Gardenia first? Have you ever tried to punch poison? Have you ever tried punching a bird? Yo. Okay, let's get Aider in here. Yeah, I don't remember. Do we get to fight Gardenia first or not? Because I was going to end the stream after I beat Gardenia, but now I'm like, oh, do I have to go through the entire Galactic base?
I thought you were allowed to fight Gardenia first.
I don't remember, which is why I'm asking. Right, I forgot. I have Intimidate, so these guys don't show up unless... Oh yeah, I forgot to Intimidate lowers the encounter rate. You need cut to... Right. I forgot I need to get cut from the Galactic building first. All right, I guess we'll save that for next time then, because I'm getting real tired. And I haven't even gone fishing today. Get it? Real tired. Fishing. Eh? Got it? This is Eve. Do you get it? Huh? 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 Oh, okay. I thought it was funny. Oh, thank you, imaginary friend in my head. I always knew I can count on you for being my comedic comrade in humor.
Look, fishing requires patience and silence.
The only thing I know about... You know what's funny? The only thing I knew about...
A for effort, but B for bonk.
Thank you for 34 bits, Dirt Dog. Fair. Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say, for the longest time, the only thing I knew about fishing was that apparently you have to wake up really early in the morning, and you need to have, like, worm bait to, like, use to fish with, and you have to do it before a father and somebody else's father and son combo are able to get to the lake there, especially if you have to crash them off the road first. If anybody knows what the hell I'm referencing, brownie points. I like how both of y'all went in completely different directions, but one of you are correct.
Maybe you should have used a better hook.
I also love how you guys went in completely different network directions.
Different lines of thought.
Maybe I didn't provide the right bait. Turner's dad is too busy cursing Dingleberg. Also true. By the way, yes, Sagami was correct. I was actually aiming for a certain laboratory boy. But then again, I guess Timmy could wish himself into the world universe's greatest lab.
It's the Jimmy Dexter Power Hour.
Great.
Sorry, the Timmy Dexter Power Hour.
Timmy's just your average kid that no one understands. Kabloom! And then you just get the instrumental for Dexter's Lab. You know, the more I think about those two shows, I legitimately can't tell which one I like more. Because, like, I think the animation on Jimmy is super, like, archaic, but I admire it for the time period. And then I think about the animation on Fairly Odd Parents, and I'm like, it wasn't even that great in that show either. So I can't really judge either show based on overall visual quality. So, like, I guess I have to judge it based on its writing. And the more I think about it, the more I think... I think that Jimmy Neutron had the better writers, but Fairly Odd Parents had the better presentation of jokes. Because, like, I feel like the jokes for Jimmy Neutron was really awkwardly timed. And you know how comedy be, everything is all around pacing? And I feel like the pacing for Jimmy Neutron's a bit weird. But I also laugh way harder at Jimmy Neutron than I laugh at Fairly Odd Parents, so big shrug on that. And then I look at anything on Cartoon Network and I think, man, Cartoon Network has the best shows ever.
Real.
Like, don't get me, like, okay, so you know what's weird? It's like if you were to compare, say, Looney Tunes with Disney, where it's like, oh, I appreciate the classicalness of Disney, but Warner Brothers is but like, Looney Tunes is way more witty and like, modern and stuff like that. With, like, I would compare, like, Nickelodeon cartoons, at least for some of them, like the more mainstream ones like Fairly Odd Parents or SpongeBob. Like they're great comedy shows, but like a lot of, like, I always like remember a lot of stuff that they do in the Cartoon Network shows a lot more because of how, like, they hit you in ways that aren't just like comedy. I don't know. It's just like, it's just one of those things where they really knew how to make shows on Cartoon Network.
Well, it's to the point they had to split some of their programming into a separate block for action shows, like called Toonami.
Yep. Oh my god, I have to go through all this. Alright, let's try to get to Eterna City quick. Electric type in lead. Let's go. Jimmy also ended too early, while Fairly Odd Parents kind of could have ended way earlier to maintain its quality. I feel like Fairly Odd Parents probably should have ended with the Channel Chasers movie. That probably would have been the best ending. I don't know, for some, like, I remember watching, like, an equal amount of Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Oh my god! Ugh. The mosquito flew into my mouth!
Ew.
And it didn't die, by the way! Ugh! Anyway.
At least ask someone at dinner first.
So rude! Just like slotting it right in without any warning. Abracatastrophe, Channel Chasers, and Wishology were good, all good ending points. But it just kept going. And then they got Drake Bell as Timmy Turner in live action. How to get that mouthwash for real, for real. Anyway, as I was saying, I watched a quite equal amount of Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and Disney Channel growing up. And like, I think the more I think about it, they influenced me in different ways, but I think the things that probably stuck with me the most was probably the Cartoon Network shows. Because I think I probably watched the most out of...
Thank you!
Whoa, thank you so much for 5 gift subs to CC Moonstar, Alexa745, Saka Hikari, Rory Ruin Seeker, and Paper Star. And because of the 5 gift subs, Valorant also dropped another one for Phantom Storm Silver. Whoa, thank you so much. Now I have to release a Pokemon. Frick! I'll worry about that later. But thank you so much, Wolf. Mighty appreciated. But yeah, like, I would say Cartoon Network is definitely the network I grew up with the most. Because, like, I always remember, I can remember specific episodes of the different shows I watch, but, like, every time I'm like, man, I always want to go back and watch, like, Cartoon Network shows. And that's also not factoring in, like, Kids WB, because Kids WB was also a huge influence on me. Because, like,
Am I just crazy for thinking that Cartoon Network's cartoons are better structured than, like, Nickelodeon's or Disney Channels or something like that? And that's why I can remember specific moments out of Cartoon Network shows better? Or is it just because I grew up watching a lot of Cartoon Network?
Depends. Like, I feel like when it comes to Cartoon Network, they did a better job of presenting their cartoons in a way that's super charming to children, thanks to their unique bumpers. Because, like, one thing I realized with, like, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, because they were dedicated channels specifically to children's animation programming, they were able to make bumpers all about, like, their different characters, as well as, like, having unique animation done by their actual studios of the characters, like, promoting the channel while also interacting with each other. But I think Cartoon Network took it to a next level when we got to Cartoon Network City, wherein they made it so that the whole world of Cartoon Network shows felt like its own unified thing, so everything felt more cohesive, you know what I mean, Gaddy?
I would slot that into that Cartoon Network knew how to make its characters feel more alive compared to Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon characters are much more flat, I will admit. Haha, 2D joke.
It's like I'll remember jokes from Nickelodeon shows, but I don't remember the moments they came in, because, like, I'm not as invested in these characters as people.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gaddy, but let's... this is something I come into conflict with all the time, and I'd like to get your thoughts on this. And you know what? I want to hear about this from chat as well. Tell me, guys, what you think about this. Do you think it's unfair to put drama above comedy? Because I feel like every genre is equally valid with each other. So it's like, is it unfair to say, because you can resonate with drama on a personal level, you appreciate dramatic moments more than you appreciate comedic moments? Because I feel like comedy can also resonate with people, just in different ways.
Well, you don't need drama to make a character feel more alive. You can give your character personal interest. You can explore the relationship between characters with character interactions, and they don't all necessarily have to be completely serious.
Correct. Because there's also a lot of character relationships in comedy. Because, like, a lot of characters can react in nuance. And I will say this, like, are you familiar with how, like, a lot of comedies feature like characters who are very argumentative with each other, antagonistic with each other, but then there are moments where they are able to find common ground with each other, and not necessarily in a serious manner. It can also be done in a comedic manner. Thanks again for the hype train, everyone. Y'all are fucking amazing. Thank you again.
Oh, by the way, you're in Eterna City. You can go to the Name Raider now.
Oh, thanks for a reminder. Where's the Name Raider again?
You want to go to Eterna Condominiums, which is next to the Pokemart. Finally, Raditz can have his name back.
I spelled that correctly, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I was going to say that, like, the reason I bring up, like, antagonistic characters with each other is because, like, whenever I think of, like, for example, a duo of antagonistic comedies, I think of, like, SpongeBob and Squidward, and, like... Hang on. Let me do a quick save. Save state here. Save state here, because I don't trust myself. Okay, but yeah. And then I think of, like, the antagonistic relationship between, like, Dexter and Dee Dee in Dexter's Laboratory. And
funny thing, I was going to bring up Dexter and Mandark.
Yeah, that too. That works too. But, like, I feel like the relationship between Dexter and Dee Dee is more interesting in that regard, in my opinion. Because, like, you can see how, like, as sibling dynamics where Dexter, as the younger brother, is more struggling against his older sister, who is also more naively unintelligent compared to him. But there are moments where you can see, like, there's, like, a lot more going on with their relationship because of their sibling dynamics, while also having, like, different ways of portraying that sibling dynamic in different ways, like both the annoying sibling versus, like, the competitive sibling versus other aspects. Whereas whenever I think about SpongeBob and Squidward, it's just, oh, SpongeBob is annoying Squidward. And there's not really much else to it. There are times where it's like, oh man, Squidward regrets for being an asshole to SpongeBob, and those are great moments. I'm not saying those are bad moments. I'm just saying that, like, if we're looking at it from, like, just, like, comedy, it's like, there's so many different ways of portraying, like, the relationship that they developed for, like, Dexter's Laboratory versus, like, in SpongeBob, where a lot of things are more one note. Which is fine. I know a lot of people love SpongeBob because of how consistent that one joke is, because, like, that's actually why a lot of people like Phineas and Ferb, because they're able to take that one joke and see how many, like, mutations they can make of that one joke. And people love that. And I love it too, frankly. Phineas and Ferb is great. I'm just saying that, like, because of that, you can see a lot more variety in the character writing.
It's funny because I thought back to Rocco and Mr. Big Head, and they have kind of a similar thing that SpongeBob and Squidward have going on, but, like, I don't know, it feels like there's a little more nuance to how they depict it in Rocco.
I mean, it helps that they depict a lot of Mr. Big Head's family life, where it shows, like, he's a sad sack for his company, and he is not very a good father or husband to his wife and kid.
Yeah.
So, like, there's more layers to it rather than just, like, oh, Squidward is trying to have a normal day and try to do his thing. Oh, here comes SpongeBob ruining everything again.
And also, Rocco's just whole approach is depicting and exaggerating the frustrations of urban day-to-day life. So, like, that's kind of just expected.
Yeah. I think I'm good for tonight. Been a long stream. I'm very tired. And wearing a headset too long is bad for my ears, so I think I'm going to call the stream here. Everyone, man, you know what? Hang on a second. My headphones accidentally popped off. Everyone, thank y'all for coming out tonight. Appreciate y'all being here. I feel bad that we had to cut off the conversation, though. I had, like, a lot more we can chat about, honestly. Oh, well. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the stream tonight. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. I want to get into as many streams as I can before the end of September so we can capitalize on Valorant giving us free money. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube, where I post stream updates and general shenanigans. Alternatively, y'all can hit up the Discord server, where we talk about anything and everything. We're a very friendly bunch in there, and we're always welcome to any new faces. We also do movie nights in there every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hang on, let me double check something really quick. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that button. Yeah, okay. But yeah, we also do movie nights every Monday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're currently going through a Star Wars mini marathon, and we're going to be watching Rogue One on Monday. If there's any changes to the schedule, though, y'all can follow me. Wait.
We did that.
God, can you tell I'm tired I am? But yeah, if you guys want to check that out, consider hitting up the Discord server where we host it. God. I'm so bad, guys. I'm sleepy.
No, you're not. You're just working hard.
Is it working hard? I only streamed 3.5 hours.
It's hard being funny.
It's hard being funny while also trying to be insightful at the same time. While also trying to counterbalance my horny. I appreciate nonetheless, Gotti. And to you, chat. I really hope you guys like the new burn emote. I really had this planned for months, and I was like, oh wait, I probably should have this commissioned, shouldn't I? You're also streaming tomorrow, so it's also good to pace streams. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Alright. Who do we raid? I have not raided this friend in a while. We will raid them because I love them and I care for them. We will be raiding Fahrenheit, who looks like they're doing a Pokemon Crystal ROM hack. Or a fan game, rather. I've noticed that we kind of redefine ROM hacks as fan games, which I appreciate. ROM hack sounds more, I don't know, disingenuous. Or at least, like, lack of respect, rather. Regardless, we're gonna be raiding Farron. How about we go give them all the love? What do we raid with, though? I want to show off the burn, though. That's a good raid message.
I don't think there's any other way to put it. Streams on fire.
You're not fair. I'm okay with that. Raid with streams on fire. Like I said, raiding Farron. Go give him all the love. Until next time, everyone. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And remember, love always. Good night, everybody.